Today we're going to talk about ATP testing and the tools that you will need to have a successful ATP test before and after. Right now we'll talk about the tools that are needed to test a surface, and then later we're going to go out to a different part of the facility and test it on some real-world bacteria. Step number one, this is not a product placement video for someone else's equipment, but these are the products that we use. One thing that you're going to need is an ATP reader. This is technically called a luminometer, made by Hygiena. We use the System Sure Plus. Simple device to operate. You have a power switch. It's going to turn on. Right now it's telling me that the lid is open. Pretty straightforward. This is actually the swab. An ATP swab looks like a long Q-tip. We're going to swab the floor a little bit later and show you, and then there is liquid in the cap that you need to break that goes down into the vial. The swab goes into the machine, you close the lid, and it's going to start reading. When you order the swabs, they come in packs of 100, and they do have an expiration date. Right? We ordered some new swabs. You're going to have 4 packets of 25. An important thing to note about your swabs is that they do need to stay refrigerated. They can't get too hot and they can't be frozen. So make sure that if you're transporting these to a demonstration, that you're using a cooler and that you keep them in the fridge when not in use. For the purpose of our test today, to show before and after results using an ATP meter, we're going to use a hamburger patty, and we're also going to use a raw chicken breast. We're going to smear those around on the floor, get them nice and juicy, right? Get some good residual germs on the floor, okay? Then we're going to go ahead and measure, got it right there. We're going to go ahead and measure a before reading, and then we'll show you what it looks like after we've cleaned the floor. Good to go? Good to go. Hey, so we're going to start with box number 1 where we had the raw beef hamburger patty. Swabs removed, you're going to want to go ahead, I'm going to get this chunk of beef right there. You want to go ahead and coat the swab on both sides. Rub it around in about a 2-inch square, okay? And then you're going to place it back into the vial. Plastic on top, crack it both ways. It's going to release the liquid down into the bottom. Shake it for approximately 10 seconds. After that, we're going to place it into the reader, and we're going to get a reading. Hit the OK button. You want to hold the unit upright. Counts down from 15. There you go, 170, okay? So that's box number 1 is 170. I'm going to go ahead and remove this swab and discard it. Move over to here to where the raw chicken was. Repeat the process. .301, box number 2 where the raw chicken was. Okay, so we've got a couple of dirty spots on our floor that you saw when we did our ATP testing. We've got some hamburger patty residue and detritus stuck on the floor, and we've also got some lovely chicken slime that's dried to the floor. What we're going to do to remove that and disinfect and sanitize the floor at the same time is we're going to use a Tomcat carbon. This one's set up with the O3 Plus package. Part of that O3 Plus package is our onboard, on-demand ozone generation. It's aqueous ozone, so the ozone's injected into the water stream. Ozone is a proven sanitizer and disinfectant. So we're gonna do a double scrub on this floor with the Tomcat carbon. We're gonna have the ozone turned on full blast at 100%, generating almost 2.1 parts per million of ozone, and we'll see what the readings are afterwards. All right, so we went ahead and scrubbed the floor with our ozone solution. Okay, gonna go ahead and repeat the swabbing process, coating all sides of the swab, 2-inch square. Place it back in the vial, pop the cap. So the beef went all the way down to 3. Those are incredible results. Next, let's try the chicken. Gonna go ahead and swab the same 2-inch area. One of the things I hope you noticed when you're watching me scrub the floor was that that ozone solution does not require the 3 to 10 minutes dwell time like a lot of the sanitizing and quaternary soaps. Down to 1. Thanks for watching our video. Remember, buy American, buy Tomcat.